Welcome to The Man in the Middle. I am your host, Bill West. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing, or two unboxings, by Wordfire Press. One of these I've had forever. It's, like a lot of boxes I have. I've been wanting to, unbox it with you guys. It's just, I held on to it ridiculously long because, you've probably heard the story by now that I haven't felt like I wanted to be in front of the camera for a long time. And now I'm working on that. So, like I said, they're both by Kevin Anderson's Wordfire Press. So, this one I believe is signed. The other one I don't believe is signed. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Well, I mean, I know this one is signed. And it's huge. This is Tales of the Jedi. Is this volume 1 or it's just Tales of the Jedi? By, Marvel Comics. And, like I said, Wordfire Press. Signed by Kevin Anderson. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is. There we go. I would say that light is ridiculous. Anything worth owning is worth owning in hardbound. That's my philosophy. And we'll come back to that in the next unboxing. This is... Let me get into it. There's a whole lot of people. John Ostrander, Jan Gersema, Kevin Anderson, Tom Veitch, Joshua Ortega, and just a bunch of inkers, colors, letters. I just can't. Well, I probably could, but I don't feel like it. And there's this is over 1,200 pages, maybe 1,300 pages. All the way from Dawn of the Jedi Force Storm number 1 to Dawn of the Jedi 0. Oh, that one. Okay. Why is that one at the end? Let's go back to... I mean, that's got stuff all the way from 93 to 2012. Maybe 2013. Yeah, 2013. So, I mean, it's a huge book. It's serious. And like I said, anything worth owning is worth owning in hardbound. And since this is signed, it's going to go in the signed or in the autographed paper, or the autographed area, of which, thanks to Kevin. I love Kevin Anderson. I follow him on Facebook. I've been reading his stuff for years. Oh, hi, Calliope. And, I started following him, and when he opened Wordfire Press, I started buying a lot of his stuff autographed from Wordfire Press. A lot of the Star Wars books, his Dune novels, his original stuff. I mean, he's just got... I have... If I was to... I have 2 shelves that would just be dedicated to his works. Autographed. Not... I would have more if it was just... yeah. I've got these autographed and paper bound. But this is his series, Terra Incognita series. Get to the books in just a second. I get rid of that. I turned that light off, then we couldn't see anything behind me. I just have to remember. This was a Kickstarter, and the autographed slip cased versions were more than I could afford. Let's just put it this way. But since I already have autographed paperbacks of these, I didn't feel I was missing out. Although I would have liked some of the extra stuff that went with it, but I just wanted to make sure before I. Yeah, these ones are not. Pages aren't exactly trimmed either. Might just be my book. It's got artwork in it. I haven't read these, even though I have them on paperback. Okay. Oh, it's a map in the before the story. Oh, plenty of maps if you're a map person. These were done with Neil Peart, or inspired by Neil. I can't remember. Or at least dedicated to him. When you reach the edge of the world, you can fly. Terra Incognita, the blank spaces on the map marked only by the words, "Here be monsters, mysteries, terrors, and perhaps the greatest discovery in history." Two nations at war fight for dominion over the known and undiscovered world. They pin their hopes on ultimate victory, on finding a land out of legend. Each nation will send their ships and heroic captains to brave the untamed oceans, wild storms, sea serpents, and darker dangers unknown to anyone. It is a perilous undertaking, but there will always be the impetuous, the brave, and the mad who are willing to leave home to explore the unknown, even to the edge of the world. I was flipping through this, and I thought I saw some artwork in here. Oh, maybe it's just the chapter pages. Really nice. Kevin said the leftovers that he ordered more than he needed to, or not needed to, more than the Kickstarter, so he could sell them on a store. Oh, yeah. Of course, now I'm not going to find it. I just saw some artwork. Yeah. Really nice black and white stuff. You can buy these on his store. I don't know if you can find them in anywhere else, but I don't know if you can hear the growling, but the dog is upsetting my cat. That's what, if you can, that's what you're hearing. Book 2, The Map of All Things. Oh, interior art by Oleg Kinnell, cover art by Lee Gibbons, cover design by Miblart. Okay, and photo credit by Stephen L. Seats. Yeah, like I said, I have followed Kevin for years and years. I think I started back when he wrote Jedi Academy. I know he wrote stuff before Jedi Academy. I'm looking at the books right now. Not the Jedi Academy, but well, the Jedi Academy I think was the young adult books, which I did read, but his other one with the Sun Crusher and all that. But then after that, I followed him for years and years and years until now, up until now. Not too much. Oh, there's a glossary in it too. I didn't pay attention to really through the last book. A line in the sand, a wall to the sky. After terrible atrocities by both sides, the religious war between Tierra and Orava has spread and intensified, irreparably dividing the known world. What started as a series of skirmishes has erupted into a full-blown crusade. Now that the Oravan leader, Sultan Shah Omra, has captured the ruined city of Ishalem, Yeah. His construction teams discover a priceless ancient map in an underground vault, a map that can guide brave explorers to the mysterious key to creation. Omer dispatches his adopted son, San, to sail east across the uncharted Middle Sea to find it. In Terra, Captain Kristen Vora sets off on a grand new vessel to explore the great unknown and find the fabled land of Terra Vita. What are you chewing? Can't. There's too many things in here for them to get a hold of, and they're still puppies, so they just anything that'll fit in their mouth they'll put in it. But Kristen cannot forget how his previous voyage ended in shipwreck and disaster, and the loss of his beloved wife Adrea, who, unknown to him, battles palace intrigues and constant threats in far-off Arada. For Adrea is now the wife of Soldan Shah and the mother of Omra's adopted son. I didn't look at the book. Ooh, this is nice. I'm certain book one is just as nice. Yeah, I take the cover off. Nice. Like that. Yes, I follow these guys. And every time they do a Kickstarter, I usually, try to bid, help them out, somehow. What are you doing? That dog is going to get a lightsaber. No, not really. Go, 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 go. She's like, what are you talking to me for? I'm not doing anything. Book 3, Terra Incognita, Key of Creation, by Kevin J. Anderson. These are beautiful books. I mean, they're really, really nice. I wish I'd been able to afford the, the real, the autographed slipcased versions, but I just couldn't do that. Maybe one day he'll be at a convention nearby and I'll be able to have him sign them. You killed our father, so we killed your sons. How can you say you're the innocent ones? After many long voyages plagued by hurricanes and sea monsters, Christian, Bora, and San race to the mysterious continent of Terra Vitae. San's quest is to find the key to creation, a weapon that may defeat his country's enemies, and Christian wants vengeance against the monstrous Leviathan that ruined his life long ago. Back home, two opposing continents and religions clash over the remnants of a sacred city, unleashing their vengeance in a war that could end both civilizations. Queen Anjane and Soldan Shah Omra are driven by prejudice and hatred, heaping atrocity upon atrocity in an escalating conflict that only gods can end. Meanwhile, the secretive Sadrins, manipulating both sides, come ever closer to the ultimate goal, to complete the map of all things and bring about the return of God. Like I said, I haven't read this yet, so I'm looking forward to these. So, all right. Like I said, these are, I have them in signed paperback and now in really nice hardbound. Yeah. These will go back here somewhere. I'm not sure where. He's like, I'm not doing anything, I promise. Yeah, you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. I'm looking forward to getting into all this, and I don't know when I'm going to get into the books. My to-be-read pile is almost a to-be-read room by now. It's ridiculous. Not these, but there are... I have in the living room and my bedroom, there's just stacks of books I haven't read. But one of these days I'll get into them. But, all right, let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you again soon. You guys take care. Once again, I am Bill West. I am the man in the middle.